It's unusual to speak to you, as I mentioned earlier, in a position where you're not dealing from a position of strength, but things are largely out of your hands at the moment. So I would ask you, what would you say is the best representation of your case as it relates to being the last team in?
Well, I think the first thing is you want to get the four best teams, in the playoff, and I think that you got to look at the total body of work that the team did for the entire season, and I would say that if we lost to a team in our conference that was not ranked by 30 points, that we wouldn't be having this conversation. You wouldn't even be talking to me. We've had 40 games missed by defensive starters. 37 of those starts will be back if we are fortunate enough to get in the playoffs. So we lost Auburn at Auburn, which is a rivalry game for us, tough place to play. Georgia lost there by a whole bunch too, so a lot more than we did. So they're in the playoffs, and they played their way into it. But I think if the four best teams get in this, we'll get a lot of really strong consideration, and I think our team deserves to be in it.
Nick, it's an unusual night. Obviously, you'd have preferred to have been in Atlanta, but I assume you spent it by the television. What's the night like for you? How does it play out?
Well, tonight we have recruits here, so we were recruiting, and no doubt watching the game, and it was a good game, and two good teams. So, and we have a lot of respect for both coaches, both teams, and all the players and the way they competed in the game. But I just think, our team didn't play well at Auburn. A tough place to play, rivalry game, a lot of emotion in the game. Georgia had a tough time there too and turned it around today. So I don't think that should be representative of our body of work for the season. If you lose early in college football, it's okay.
Right.
But if you lose late, everybody holds it against you. I think you got to look at the whole body of work, the entire season. How did your team do the entire season? And I think if you look at it that way, I think our team gets strong consideration, is very deserving to be in the playoff.